Imagine this. You're about to give a big presentation, and your hands are soaked. Not just a little damp, like you just washed them and forgot to dry off. Or maybe you're sprinting to catch the bus, and by the time you sit down, your shirt's sticking to your back like plastic wrap. It's weird, kind of gross, and super inconvenient. But guess what? That sweat you're drenched in is actually your body's way of saving your life. Sweat isn't just something that happens when you're hot, nervous, or working out. It's part of one of the most advanced cooling systems in nature, yours. And while it may not be glamorous, the story behind why we sweat is actually kind of amazing. Plus, your sweat can tell you a lot more about yourself than you think. So, what is sweat exactly? It's mostly water, but it also contains tiny amounts of salt, urea, and other minerals. And it comes from two types of sweat glands, eccrine glands and apocrine glands. Eccrine glands are all over your body, on your forehead, palms, soles of your feet, and they help regulate your temperature. These are your body's air conditioning system. When your internal temperature goes up, whether from exercise or stress or sitting under the blazing sun, your brain sends a signal to these glands to release sweat. As the sweat evaporates off your skin, it cools you down. Simple, genius, essential. Then there are apocrine glands. These hang out mostly in your armpits and groin. They don't kick in until puberty, and their sweat is thicker, full of proteins and lipids. This is the stuff that, when broken down by skin bacteria, gives you body odor. Yeah, thanks, bacteria. But here's something cool. Your sweat is unique to you. Scientists have found that different people sweat differently depending on genetics, fitness level, age, even diet. Ever heard someone say they sweat more than normal? There's no one-size-fits-all amount of sweat. Some people naturally sweat more, and it doesn't mean anything's wrong. Actually, people who are in better shape often start sweating earlier and more heavily during exercise. Why? Because their bodies have learned to cool down more efficiently. Now let's talk about what your sweat tells you. First, color. Normally, sweat is clear, but if it looks yellowish or has a strange tint, it might be mixing with other substances on your skin, like deodorant or bacteria. In very rare cases, people can have something called chrome hydrosis, where their sweat is literally colored, blue, green, even red, because of pigments in their sweat glands. Super rare, super fascinating, and probably something you'd want to get checked out. Then there's the smell. If your sweat suddenly starts smelling really strong or different, it might be linked to what you've been eating. Think garlic, onions, or spicy food. But it can also be a clue about your health. For example, a fruity smell might be a sign of diabetes. A bleachy smell could be a sign your kidneys aren't filtering things properly. Your sweat could literally be sending up a red flag before other symptoms appear. You might also wonder, why do we sweat when we're nervous or scared? You're not overheating, so why the damp palms before a test or when talking to your crush? That's evolution doing its thing. When your body senses a threat, even a social one, it kicks into fight or flight mode. Part of that system is prepping you for action, and one of the ways it does that is, you guessed it, sweating, especially in the palms and soles. It might seem inconvenient now, but thousands of years ago that moisture helped our ancestors grip things better during a chase or a fight. So, in a weird way, your clammy hands are just trying to keep you alive. But what happens when sweating becomes a problem? Some people have a condition called hyperhidrosis, excessive sweating even when they're not hot or nervous. It can affect their daily life, from ruining clothes to making social situations awkward. The cause? Sometimes it's genetic, sometimes linked to other health issues. Luckily, treatments exist, from prescription antiperspirants to medical procedures that can reduce or block the sweat. On the flip side, there's anhidrosis, when you don't sweat enough. And that's dangerous. Remember, sweat is your body's built-in cooling system. Without it, your risk of overheating goes way up, which can lead to heat stroke, especially in hot environments or during exercise. So, yeah, sweat may be messy, but it's necessary. Now let's settle a myth. Sweat itself doesn't make you lose weight. You might weigh less after a workout, but that's mostly water weight. As soon as you hydrate, it comes right back. Sweating is about thermoregulation, not fat loss. Sorry, sauna lovers. Here's another fun fact. Animals sweat too, but not all of them. Horses sweat like humans do, and dogs mostly cool off by panting. That's why you don't see dogs with sweaty paws running around. But humans are sweat champions. We sweat more efficiently than almost any other animal on Earth. That's actually one reason we've been such successful endurance hunters over time. Our bodies can keep going even in the heat because we can cool ourselves better than most animals. So, the next time you're wiping your forehead, changing your shirt, or wondering why your deodorant failed again, remember that sweat isn't just some annoying bodily function. It's a sign that your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to. It's your survival system, your personal AC unit, and your body's way of talking to you. It might be awkward, it might be embarrassing, but it's also kind of heroic. So, yeah, next time you break a sweat, give your body a little silent high five. It's just keeping you cool. Literally.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.